Yo, 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 welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And today, oh boy, I tell you, man, it ain't a painful day, but we knew this day was coming. We knew this day was coming. The Philadelphia Eagles lose to the New York Jets in a ugly fashion, boy, and I'm telling you, it was ugly. Before I even go any further, shout out to my man Brandon Stevens. Brandon, I told you I was gonna do it, baby. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold my L, baby, or maybe this look right. Either way, I'm gonna hold that L, man. You feel me? Shout out to y'all. They did what they did. They was down men. They was down players, just like we were. But like my man Nas said, when you on that field, you 100%. So we lost, man. Jalen threw 3 picks. Jalen, you got that bag, okay? But I ain't gonna blame it all on Jalen, man. Brian Johnson's the offensive coordinator. I'm ready to have him just. I never want to take no bread in nobody's pocket, man. But he got to go somewhere else. All due respect, he need to go somewhere else because this is just he's a little bit too in over his head. I think he's a little bit too in over his head because we do have the pieces, but he's playing checkers and we need to be playing chess. Okay, there's no trickery, there's no jet sweep, there's no motion, there's no whatever you want, Madden playbook 4 verticals, whatever you want. It's none of that, man. It's none of that. I do more on the line when I play Madden than he do. It's literally pick a play, we gonna hike the ball. You can't drop your quarterback 40 something times, bro, and think you're gonna win. That's 3 turnovers, bro. We took the own element of the run game away and made it easier for the team to beat us or to defend us. You feel what I'm saying? DeAndre Swift ran the ball 4 times. 4 times in the second half. Not a quarter, the whole second half. Now, like I said before, I didn't play football, okay? But I'm an avid watcher of football, so that's why I can critique it. Because I still understand what's going on. There's no way in God's green earth that you mean to tell me that situational play calling is this hard for a NFL coordinator or even a head coach, Nick Sirianni too, bro. Because I'm not, bro. Everybody gonna get blamed in this video. Y'all all gonna catch some of this work. Y'all all gonna catch some of this work because you sitting there watching the head coach for the last 6 weeks, and you're just sitting here twiddling your thumbs when we ask you questions. Then you spin like that's what I'm saying. He'll spin them questions. He'll spin the questions that we need answers to, but don't spin the other questions. And he'll answer them, Jones. Listen. I know when I'm getting spun. Okay, I know. Listen, you ain't got to. We know. All right. I don't understand. I don't fully understand. I don't get it. I'm not in the organization, but this is just what I'm seeing, and this is what I can critique on. We went out and got players. We went out and got DeAndre Swift. We don't implement them right. Went out and got Penny. We don't implement him at all. My man might as well just come to the game in regular clothes and just sit on the bench. Or open the skybox, to be honest, because he has this 6 weeks and he has not really played, bro. I don't know what that's all about, but that would be nice to know, man. Like certain things would just be nice to know. So, Quez, IR, what's going on with him? A lot of people injured. It's very frustrating, man, because I knew it was coming. I knew a L was coming because I really didn't want an undefeated season. I don't think you should ever go undefeated in anything because you need to know how to lose first and foremost, but know why you're losing because that's how you gotta plug them holes, man. And we got something, I said it before, major holes. And I'm thinking it's the defense. I'm like, bro, they can't get nothing clucking. Now Sean Desai defense made the defense look amazingly good yesterday. And it's been looking good. It's been, like I said, it's been progressing week in and week out. I understand. So they're at least getting it together on that end. But on the offensive end, it's no way week 6 that we look like that. We can't even. It was like we barely can even move the ball down the field. It was getting to that point. Now, mind you, we've been playing defensive-minded coaches, so yeah, this is probably their forte of taking pressuring the quarterback and just taking players out of making the players uncomfortable in situations and stuff like that. So I understand that, bro. But it is no way week 6 we look like that. I don't even care about the L. We look what we look like. Look what we look like, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. Like, there's no way. Like, we should have went out there and looked like that. Couldn't even make it. We barely couldn't even make it a game. It was like we were trying to find every way to lose that game. We did everything we could to lose that game, and we lost it. So that's what happens, man. Any given Sunday, that's the NFL. I'm blaming. I'm glad they taking accountability, but like y'all all catching work. Jalen gonna catch work for going 3 interceptions. He said he wanted 2 of those interceptions back. Well, buddy boy, you ain't gonna get them 2 interceptions back. You gotta put that ball where it need to be. If you're gonna throw the ball, you have to make the decision. That's what I'm saying. You have to be smart enough to. Not I'm saying he's not smart, but I'm just saying here you got to make that decision in real time. Like if I throw this ball, what are my consequences gonna be? What is the consequence of this if I throw this ball to this man? And then there's no balance in the offense. Yes, it's beautiful to get it because I got AJ on my fantasy, but I'd rather my fantasy suffer. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather my fantasy suffer so the ball can get spread around to the other players because you got the top 5 to top 7, top 5. I ain't even gonna say the top 5 to top 3 a tight end on your team that we barely been implementing, but one game last week and we went away from that. Trying to force feed AJ the ball, then you try to force, and people are talking about Devontae should have caught the ball. I understand that, but my thing is he's barely getting. Not they both had 8 receptions yesterday, but my thing is the way they are implementing Devontae and other players in our offense is not how they are used to playing. You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense. So I think Brian Johnson need to give up the play calling. They need to take the play calling from Brian Johnson. If Nick Sirianni's going to be making the play calls, and this will also put pressure on Nick Sirianni, bro, because we are getting exposed on coaching. That's another element of the game. That's why you want experience. You want experience coaching back there because we've been getting out coached. It's not like we ain't got the pieces. We've been getting out coached in situational play calling. Okay? I mean, making bad situational play calls. Being out coached and making bad situational play calls. Simple and plain, bro. Because it's no way a guy like you sitting here, Nick Sirianni sitting here telling us at one of the press conferences that I take accountability for that 3rd and 11. That just let me know. Well, if that's what you want, that's the type of call you gonna make. I don't need you making the play calls, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. That makes no sense, bro. And then it didn't even make more sense when they went out there yesterday and did what they did. Jalen dropping back 40 times, bro. Why? For what? For what, bro? For what? It just makes no sense, bro. So, I would like to see where they go from this, man. We play Miami next week. Miami's offense be clucking. Now, Miami got an offense where it can go cold, but when they get hot, it's super red hot, boy. It's hotter than Mark Starr's fish grease. Okay, and if you're from the area, you know who I'm talking about. Go grab you a platter from my man Mark Starr, okay? But it be hotter than Mark Starr fish grease, bro, and it will burn. The Eagles on their butt. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna catch us slipping. So I'm figuring maybe that's why they got some of the players out because they was resting. They probably thought this was gonna be a game where we could, chill, fall back, but it wasn't. It was not. So. We got it, man. We got exposed, and we needed to get exposed, man. We needed this L. Absolutely did. We absolutely do need this L. I don't care what nobody says, and you can say you Eagles fans say you need the L. Yes, we do. Because for the last 5 weeks, y'all been putting up BS. Y'all been putting BS on tape, talking about win is a win, a win is a win. Now what is it? Now what is it, bro? Well, we won this way, we won that way. No, bro. I'm like, bro, that's cool. Y'all can win them different ways, but y'all barely doing it. Y'all barely, just by the skin of your teeth, just getting by, bro. Literally winning some of these games. And yes, I know defense is crazy and stuff like that, but if Jalen is not making the right reads, you get 3 interceptions. If you're making and then on top of it, you're making bad play calls. Because my thing is this: why are we throwing bombs and we only need 8 yards? Who's making that call? That makes no sense, bro. We only need the 8 yards, and we going. I'm going full. I'm gonna chuck this joint 30, 40 plus yards. We didn't need that. But in that decision, they thought that was smart to call. That's what I'm saying. That's situational play calling. I don't understand that. I don't get that. So maybe somebody out there can fill me in, but I don't understand that. It's still rocking. It's still Big Bird Gang, bro. But Big Bird Gang got some things in the organization that they need to do. They still talking about going out here trying to get Jeremy Chin and Burns and some other players out there like Renfro. But my thing is, you can go out here and get whatever players you want offensively, because the defense looks good. That's why I'm not really talking about the defense. Hassan, he looked beautiful yesterday, second half. Defense was getting there, creating a lot of pressure for Zach and stuff like that. But they really kept us in the game, man. Offense just kept giving it up. Fumble from DeAndre Swift, you can't have that. And then 3 interceptions from Jalen Hurts. So four turnovers is a recipe for disaster, man. So, like I said, it was hard to watch, but like anybody that knows football knew that was coming. So it's like I can't be mad, but I am mad at the fact that this has been 5 weeks, so this is week 6, and they knew they got a first-hand view at this BS almost every day, and they thought this was okay. That leads me to believe that either I don't know what I'm talking about, or they don't know what they doing. Simple and plain. That's what it boils down to, because that just didn't make no sense to me what I saw out there yesterday. So we can sit here and keep trying to spin the reporters and spin the stuff, but I know Howie's up there and he's probably coming down on everybody, because what is this? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? You want me to go get these players, but the players still need to be coached. They need to be led. You know what I mean? They need to be put in the best position so they can win. Like I said, it's chess, not checkers. And we've been playing a lot of checkers, so we'll see, man. We got Miami next week. And I'm going to be real with y'all, man. I don't know what to expect. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't know what to expect, but I'm not going to sit here and bail on my team. Not at all. That's any given Sunday, man. You shake your L's and you learn from them. But I don't think the Eagles going to come out here. I hope to God they don't come out here and give us BS twice. If they give us BS twice, then we got real problems. Okay? If we go out here and the offense really just looks terrible, we really, really, really got problems. All right, and I'm just being real, man. You know, I got to be real. So, but shout out to Big Bird Gang, man. It ain't always an L, my brothers. It's just a lesson. So let's learn from what we did wrong, clean up what we need to do, make the moves that we need to make. Relieving play calling from Brian Johnson, yes. Relieving play calling, and then if we hand it off and that person don't know what they doing, and then that will let us know we have some internal problems that we need to either take care of later or moving forward. Simple and plain, bro. Because we just can't keep doing this, bro. Can't keep doing this. People probably like, you're 5-1. Yeah, we are 5-1. But when you got talented players and talented on both sides of the ball, you can go 5-1 against some of these teams. Nah, for real. So, but at the same time, this is not the standard that we are supposed to be playing at, man. We barely can move the ball down the field now. I'm thinking we was good in between the 20s, and we can barely move the ball down the field. And then we get to the red zone, it's just a brick wall. You might just get the ball to the other team at that point. And then you can't rely on your field goal kicker to be winning y'all games, man. We should never even be in a situation like that. Look at our offense. Look at both sides of the ball. There should never be a reason why we're in that situation. I'm sorry. I know things be happening, but there's no reason why. And that's a collective of things, like I said, between the coaching and players. Yeah. So that's pretty much what it boils down to, man. But listen, man, we got them next week. Shout out to the Jets when they got the dub. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Let's get it together. Let's clean it up. But you already know it's your boy Now from No Cut Sports Podcast. I really do appreciate everybody watching, man. My last video, man, that joint got like 30 views. I said, okay, we doing a little something. But I was talking about the Philly, so maybe that's why. But I just still appreciate everybody for liking, subscribing, and watching my videos. And we're going to keep it rolling, man. So you already know, man. It's Now from No Cut Sports Podcast. I'm going to holler at y'all. Ow.